Who doesn't have their cup out here with them today?
I forgot my cup.
And who brought it up first yesterday? I only admitted it yesterday to make you feel better.
Bring me a bucket, and I shall drink from it.
Oh, jeez.
I just forgot. You know why? Because I just, as we say in Winchester, I just killed an L8.
Oh, yes. Wow. Nice. Good for you.
And I'm floating.
You're floating.
I'm bloated and I'm floating.
Was it not a diet one? Did you drink a?
Well,
did you drink a?
No, it was
an
diet.
Ale8 heavy?
It was diet, but I've drinking so much today that I've.
I'm sorry. You've drank.
I've
You've
drinking.
drinking.
I drank.
Let me write that down, y'all. Jesse, look that up for us.
You know what? Listen, people in Winchester knew exactly what I was talking about. I got you.
Yeah, so don't school me about you've caved when you're the one who brought it up yesterday.
Let me tell you what a bad mood I was in. I forgot to tell you this story.
What?
When I was flying back from Florida, got to go
couple
through
weeks ago.
TSA. I ain't a fan of TSA. Never have been.
Right.
Why are you treating me like the criminal? As a matter of fact, I got so mad. I was at LaGuardia once, and they had a World War II vet. Obviously, he had his hat on. He's shuffling through, and they patted him down. I thought, this guy probably went to Iwo Jima, and you're patting him down?
Yeah.
Just made me, urinated me off.
Yeah. Oh.
So I'm going through the TSA.
Right.
And first of all, Keyshawn Johnson jumped in front of me.
The real Keyshawn Johnson?
Yes. He goes, excuse me, I'm in a hurry. And I went, well, you're a Keyshawn Johnson. Go ahead. And so anyway,
I would have said,
I was a little distracted.
So am I. So am I.
You would have said that?
Yes.
To Keyshawn Johnson?
I wouldn't have known who he was.
He'd be a Hall of Famer. Anyway,
if he didn't have the helmet on, I'm like, okay.
That's the only way you can recognize a fella?
Yeah.
With a helmet?
Yep.
So I start doing through the protocols where you have to get the tray and you put
your shoes in there.
Put your shoes in.
That's
so I put
annoying.
my shoes in there. Put my driver's license was in my hand. Threw it in there.
Right.
My ticket was in there.
Right.
Wallet, keys, change. Anytime you go to the airport, you have like $18 in change for some reason.
Always.
So and then we go through the scanner. Okay, so now I go through do the thing where somebody behind a booth looks and sees your manhood.
Right.
And then we go through the rest of it. And now I'm going to gather my things. Now this other guy jumps in front of me again, who I don't know, but he's a guitarist.
So it wasn't Keyshawn.
No, it wasn't Keyshawn. It was some guy with a guitar. And he goes, excuse me, but I'm about to miss my flight. And he starts grabbing stuff. And then a lady goes, whose ticket is this? The name is, and it's my first family name.
That's right. He will not share it.
I'll share it.
It is.
But anyway, so
at a later date. You've got to tune in to see.
So then I go,
yeah,
no, that's me.
Yeah.
And this guy goes, oh, that's not me. And he turns and he runs away. Now here comes my tray, and I'm putting things back in except no driver's license.
What? He took your driver's license?
It's what I suspect. Wouldn't you?
Yes.
He's a guitarist.
He has no ID.
Yeah. He needs my ID.
He needs...
So I go, hey, I don't have my ID. So I start asking the TSA. I said, there was a driver's license in this tray. And they're like, and I'm in a hurry and putting on shoes and all that. They're like, they go, well, where was it? So they kind of look around, they're doing this. And they go, we can't help you. So I go get a supervisor guy. He comes over. He goes, well, let's go to Lost and Found. I go, Lost and Found?
I'm still here.
And he goes, come with me. So we go over, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is bureaucracy at its worst. Lost and Found. He takes me to a cage, unlocks the door. Now there's a safe. We unlock that. I'm like, what is this, an illusion? If my driver's license pops in there, let's go to Vegas. There's no way. It just happened. So I'm like, no, what? I go, it just happened. He goes, what? So he wants to argue where I was. I go, well, it's right there. He goes, that's impossible, sir. That's only for handicap. Well, I was there. So we go back over there. Now he gets his supervisor. She's got the worst attitude I've ever seen.
Oh.
She's like, I don't know what happened. I'm not accusing. I just know this guitarist guy took my license, what I think. Can we look at the surveillance video before the guy gets on a flight?
Right.
And they're like, we don't do that for you. You have to call Orlando PD if you want to handle that. Sorry, here's a number. Call it in a few days, see if it turns up. So I'm so mad. I'm so frustrated, and I'm walking to get on the little monorail thing, and I'm standing there, and I go, I'm looking for this guy, because if I get my hands on him, he's done.
Yeah.
But as I'm standing there, I notice my shoe feels weird.
No.
For 25 minutes, I had the federal government looking for a driver's license with me while it was in my shoe. The entire time. It was in my shoe. And I went, wait a minute. There it is.
Thank you, Orlando PD,
Sorry.
for your help. I
Thank
no
you.
longer need your assistant. I have caught the assailant.
All of it is true.
Stop. You are lying.
Yeah.
That's like losing your car keys and they're in your hand the whole time, times 50.
Well, I've looked for my phone before while on the phone.
Yes, I've done that.
Yeah. Walked around the house. I'm looking for my. What are you doing? Looking for my phone.
Yeah.
Aren't you talking to me on the phone? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. So, of course, you sheepishly go to your date and you're like, I will tell no one of this.
No, I didn't tell her. Yeah, I just got on the flight and came back home.
Yeah. Until today.
That's
the secret's
awful.
out. Sorry, TSA.
I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot. We've all done it.
Not like that.
Not like that. All right, let's do some hot topics, shall we? Hot topics. What's in your cup there?
That's good.
Bourbon. All right. Pepsi Company's idea to make a crunchless chip for women. You may have heard this week. It sounds like it's like an onion story. It's not. It's real. The CEO says Frito-Lay, the maker of Doritos.
Is it soggy?
I don't know. Here's what they're saying. They're looking at ways to develop chips they call more women friendly. Now, the
What?
CEO, she is a female. She says apparently, according to their research, that women don't like how crunchy chips are, like how loud they are,
Why?
and they don't like to lick the residue off their fingers.
Why?
Well, they said this new chip, I don't know, has a much less loud crunch and doesn't leave as much residue. The response on social media has not been positive, especially from women. Everybody's just making fun of this. I want to read some of the tweets that have come out from people. One person said, has anyone at Doritos ever met a lady? Second, cheer up, gals. We may not get a lady president, but we get Lady Doritos. And good news, ladies, we got a female Colonel Sanders and Doritos that don't crunch. So feminism is canceled. We've achieved equality. I think this is about the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Is that true?
I
have
don't
you talked
know.
to any of your female friends that try to avoid the crunch?
Well, and as a female myself, I'm sorry, that's not an issue for me. If you're eating chips,
You love licking your fingers.
Yes. Chips or not. No, I love Doritos.
Wait a minute. That's my fault. I knew if I did that, she'd do something stupid.
I
That's
had
me.
to.
That's
had
on
to.
me. Yeah.
No, and another part of the report is said, and women don't like to turn up the bag and drink the last, not drink, I guess, but pour the last bit of the chips in their mouth. I live
You
to
do that?
pour the
Yeah.
bottom of the bag into my mouth. Doritos and salt and vinegar chips, if I can. But yeah, so they said these are their findings, so they're trying to develop a chip that will meet these criteria.
I love how that, even though you have all these activities and you do that, in the back of your head, you somehow believe you could have married Prince Harry. And have done that stuff with the Queen watching.
Oh, gosh, I would
You're
never make it in the
so
royal family.
qualified for that.
I'd be like, oh, come on, we can't wear track pants every day? Let's do this. No.
I did not know any of this, what you just told me.
Yeah, this is,
I didn't even know it was a problem. So they've
it's
created a
not a
solution
problem.
for something that's not a problem.
It's not a problem, and that's why it's gone viral, because women and everyone on social media is like, this is not a niche market we need to fill. It's like women out there like, I wish I
I just
could
don't know
eat
how
a
you
chip,
take it
but
away
it's so
unless
dang
you
loud.
lose some of what makes it so good, that crunchiness.
Yeah.
So what is it? Soggy is my question. Why,
Yeah.
how
I'm
does
like,
it not?
Eat a bagel and dip it in the Doritos powder if that's what you're after. It's weird, though.
Well, that Cracker Barrel couple that we love, they're back. Ray and Wilma Yoder of Indiana went viral last year when it was discovered they had been to every single Cracker Barrel restaurant in the entire country, including last October when they stopped in to eat at one in Campbell County. This week, they helped celebrate the opening of the chain's first California location. This marks the 649th Cracker Barrel store that they've been to.
Let's have a moment of silence for the people of California who have never eaten Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Bless you all. It's going to be just a life-changing experience. And I love this little couple. They are so sweet.
I think you'll listen. I think it'll do well in California, especially parts of California.
Yeah.
But I will say this: as much as I like to make fun of La La Land out there,
right?
When I was eating out, and when I was in Southern California, the food was really good.
Oh yeah.
It was really fresh.
Yeah.
You know, they don't
do
a lot of preservatives out there.
Yeah.
They're very health conscious, but the food was delicious.
Yeah.
What I had.
Well, now.
Yeah.
It's going to be even better.
That's right.
We've branched out, everyone. All right, a husband and wife in California exchanged their vows recently on a makeshift spider web 400 feet above a cannon. Look at this.
Canyon.
This is 400 feet above a cannon that shot off underneath the spider web right after RIP. So, excuse me, canyon. The couple loves to slackline and highline climb. So that's how they came up with the idea for this. So with some help from their acrobatic friends, they were able to make their dream wedding come true. It was back in November. The pictures have just gone viral because the bride's dad posted all these photos online. What do you think?
I would not do any of that.
And they stood. Like, what? Dad, he's living for this.
That's Dad there? That's
Dad.
Not the husband?
No.
Well, I don't know. I don't know these people. Oh, that's the husband.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Hey.
There's a place like that where you can do that? That looks
I don't think it's a
extremely...
place. I don't think it's like a wedding venue. I think they just did
I
it.
thought maybe it's like a bed and breakfast out there on the netting. A New Hampshire woman who won last month's $560 million Powerball is in the middle of a lawsuit. She doesn't want her identity to be revealed. But according to the lottery rules, the winner's name is released. She's asking a judge to let her keep the cash and remain anonymous. In court documents, she's been identified as Jane Doe. The problem with the lottery system, and since it's usually run by the government, is that they need it to be transparent. That's right. To show that it's fair.
Right.
So you can see where the money went properly. If they just said, "Oh, we got a winner, but we're not going to tell you who it is," then you start to think about
you're like, but
conspiracies and where's the money actually going. So that's why you have to do it.
That makes sense. But I'm like, isn't there some sort of legal loophole where she doesn't have to give out her name so that every Jim, Bob, Harry, Mary's coming to her door knocking and saying, "Hey, can I borrow $500?"
I don't know. I may have made this up. I thought there was some sort of fantasy I had about winning the lottery, and you would incorporate and then have a representative,
like a blind trust or something like that,
and say, "Well, thank you. I'm here representing the Slick Cruise Foundation."
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And then get that money. I don't know. They may have to have an individual.
Yeah.
I think you can defer on the press conference, though, in some states. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. But
you still have to have people need to know where
Sadly,
the money's
this
going.
is not a real problem that we know anything about.
Yeah, it'd be nice, though. We need to do that, though. I'm telling you, go up to the lottery one day and
win the lottery?
Yeah, we need to win that. Go through their protocols, because I did that with Chip once, where they walk you through, because it's just overwhelming, and they've got like a containment area for the winner. When they get there, they go, "Okay, here's what's going to happen to your life," because it's going to change.
Yeah.
And they set them in this room, and they get them to financial advisors and planners. They go, "Before we walk out in this door, where the press is waiting, everything's going to change for you."
I mean, it is. It's
really
life-changing.
interesting when they do the big checks.
It is neat how they do that. You've told me before about that whole process. You just don't think about that. They do that to kind of protect this person. So hopefully that's a problem we deal with one day.
By the way, we got another giveaway today. May not be the lottery, but if you're the 18th caller right now, you'll win a pair of tickets to Bulls, Bands, and Barrels.
This show is Saturday, February 10th at Alltech Arena at the Kentucky Horse Park. Give us a call right now, 859-280-1818. Good luck. We'll announce the winner at the end of our show today.
All right, now coming up, we got a very special performance by some dancers from the Lexington Ballet Company.
That's next. We'll be right back. You're watching Live with Lee and Hayley.